Hello, everybody. My name is Todd, and welcome to the CINCILINGUA membership program. Thank you all for being members of our program. It's a pleasure to have you with me here today. And as many of you, I'm sure, know, CINCILINGUA is a language institute, and we are a language institute located in Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati, Ohio is located in the Midwestern region of the United States of America. And again, it's a pleasure to have you with me here today. In this lesson video, we are going to wrap up our series here on business vocabulary, specifically idioms for business English. This is part 2 of lesson 13. So, yeah, and we are going to just get right into it here with our first idiom for this lesson, and that is to head something or possibly somebody off at the pass, to head something or somebody off at the pass. And this means to stop something from happening, to stop something from happening or from proceeding. Okay, that's the idea here, and our example will make this clear, I think. And it reads, I need to speak to Nancy before she gets in the boss's office. I hope I can head her off at the pass. I need to stop her. I need to speak to Nancy before she gets in the boss's office. I hope I can head her off at the pass. I need to stop her. So this idea of heading off or heading something or somebody off at the pass, the idea here is like intercepting something or somebody and preventing them from proceeding with a plan or in the direction that they are going. That's the idea of this expression here. Okay, and now we will go on to this word, to curb. To curb, and basically it means to reduce or to limit in some way, to limit or to restrict in some way. And we have an example here. It says the government policies are designed to curb fossil fuel consumption and promote green energy. The government policies are designed to curb fossil fuel consumption and promote green energy. So these policies are designed to reduce fossil fuel consumption, to limit fossil fuel consumption, to curb. Okay. And now we will move to this expression, or to ward off. To ward off. This is an example of what we call a phrasal verb. A phrasal verb is it's a verb that is followed by at least one preposition, usually one preposition, sometimes it's two, but this is an example. We have the verb ward, and then we have that preposition off. And phrasal verbs are kinds of idioms. Okay, we have a lot of phrasal verbs in English, and we will have lesson videos and other kind of material on the platform soon to discuss this topic of phrasal verbs. But this is one example of a phrasal verb, and it means to stop something from happening. To stop something from happening, or to hold something off. To hold something off. It has this idea of preventing something from happening. And our example here will help as well. And it says, stores are trying new ways to ward off shoplifting. New strategies have been implemented to prevent stealing by customers. Stores are trying new ways to ward off shoplifting. New strategies have been implemented to prevent stealing by customers. Okay, so again, to ward off is to stop something from happening, or to prevent something from happening. Okay. Now, interestingly, we have a synonymous idiom or a synonymous phrasal verb here. Again, we have another example of a phrasal verb, and it so happens that this phrasal verb is a synonym for the one that we just looked at, to fend off. To fend off also means to stop something from happening or to prevent something from happening. Okay, so our example here, Tesla is trying to fend off other car makers in the manufacturing of their newest line of electric vehicles. Tesla is trying to defend itself against competition. Again, Tesla is trying to fend off other car makers in the manufacturing of their newest line of electric vehicles. Tesla is trying to defend itself against competition. Okay, so again, we have this idea of stopping something from happening or from progressing or proceeding, prevent something from happening. Okay, to fend off. And now we have to get ahead. To get ahead. We have another phrasal verb here, and we have this, word get in there. Everybody loves this word get, and the more you learn of English, the more you read and hear English, you'll realize that we use this word get a lot. And here is an example of an idiom where we use that word get. And to get ahead means to advance in one's career, to move in a forward direction is basically the idea here. And our example, it says, if you study and work hard, you will get ahead. You will progress in your chosen profession. If you study and work hard, you will get ahead. You will progress in your chosen profession. Okay, so to get ahead is to move forward, to advance, to progress. Okay, to get ahead. Yeah, all right. So we have looked at 5 verbs actually in this lesson video, and the first one here is a pretty long phrase, to head something off at the pass. To head something off at the pass means to prevent something or somebody from continuing in the direction that he or she or it is moving in. And it has this idea of intercepting somebody or something and stopping them or turning them in a different direction, but especially like stopping them. That's the idea, to head something or somebody off at the pass. And then we looked at this verb to curb. To curb basically means to reduce or to limit or in some way to restrict. And so we could talk about, for example, many people believe, or research indicates that high protein diets can curb appetite. It can reduce somebody's appetite, for example, can reduce appetite or limit the expression of appetite, to curb. And then we had this phrasal verb, to ward off. To ward off means to stop, or to stop something from happening, or from proceeding, or from progressing, or to prevent something. For example, many people believe that vitamin C can help ward off the common cold. Okay, vitamin C may help ward off the common cold, prevent or keep it at a distance. And to fend off is a synonym for to ward off. These two phrasal verbs mean the same thing. So to fend off also means to prevent or to stop something from happening, or from proceeding in a certain way or direction. Okay, and then finally we looked at to get ahead. To get ahead meaning to move forward, to advance, to progress, especially in the context of a career. Okay, that's the or maybe just some kind of a competition. Okay, so people get ahead in a competition of some kind, but that's the idea. It means to move forward. All right, so that's going to wrap up this lesson video, and it's going to wrap up this series, as a matter of fact. And so before signing off, I'm going to wish you a wonderful remainder of your day. Again, I'm going to thank you for your attendance and for your attention. It's been a pleasure to have you with me here, and I'm looking forward to working with you in future and in other lesson videos, other series, and other topics. So thank you again, and I'm signing off here from Cincinnati, Ohio, and again wishing you a wonderful remainder of your day. Bye-bye.